For this week, I considered sending my editor a minute straight of this. See, I'm in the Ozarks now, hopping between Missouri and Arkansas, and this place is seriously low-key. If you were here with me, and I could use someone to help paddle, you'd know what I mean. Which isn't to say it's not beautiful here, it really is, and friendly too. I heard about a regular Monday night music gathering in McClurg, Missouri, so I hopped over from Arkansas, and within about a minute of arriving, I was eating potluck and enjoying the evening's fiddle jam. Sometimes you say words like fiddle just to, you know, fit in.
So the difference between a fiddle and a violin is simply the way it's played and maybe the way you set the strings up. It's really the same instrument.
So you can get like a Stradivarius violin and play it as a fiddle.
Yeah, most of ours say that they're copies of Stradivarius, so.
As you'd expect, this was the type of event attended by regulars.
I've been coming 25 years, imagine.
Has it changed over the years?
Not very much, very little. And it's, I don't know, it's fast usually, and they cut a lot of notes with the bow, you know.
That was cut a lot of notes with the bow, which I was told distinguishes the style of Southwest Missouri.
Whereas a lot of other styles of even old time or bluegrass, they sort of like slur them together with a long bow.
Imagine Old Joe Clark and Arkansas Traveler played about 20 BPM faster than you'd ever heard before.
And a lot of our tunes were made to fit the type of dancing that they did around here.
Of course, there was some of that too that night. Unlike old-time music, which was in absolutely no rush to change, Moonshine, once the other regional staple, was getting quite the makeover.
We are in an age of moonshine that we have the different levels of moonshine.
Ozarks, Moonshine, that connection seemed clear, but I wasn't sure I was following this.
We're getting into the age where I think we'll probably end up calling it a white whiskey or an unaged whiskey.
Unaged whiskey is code name for moonshine, or
yes.
maybe the opposite.
Well, yeah, both directions.
I spent an afternoon checking out Copper Run Distillery, which claims to be the Ozarks' only licensed producer of the stuff.
It's changing, you know. Moonshine is more of an illegal term for, you know, and we're far from that. Probably be easier if we were illegal, that's for sure. But so.
I love a good identity crisis, but I'll admit, the bottled version was tasty, if only a bit more dressed up than I was expecting. Actually, most of my time in the Ozarks was freely spent outdoors, and I'd say you should do the same if you're out here too. My summer Louisiana to North Dakota road trip was flying by, but the Ozarks, with its music, moonshine, and then some, had hit that perfect low-key note. From the Ozark Hills, this is Seth Kugel for the New York Times.